Welcome back to 845. Let's get started.
I've been through it all, through the highs and the lows.
On today's episode, we'll be talking about why some people mistake loyalty for weakness. See, some people confuse loyalty with weakness because being loyal is rare. That's not something you can find every day. But weakness you'll find more often from somebody who doesn't have any loyalty. Loyalty would look like weakness to them. But somebody who's a loyal person, loyalty would look like loyalty to them. The reason why I say they look a lot alike is because a weak person who could be like a follower is willing to almost do anything for somebody. And loyalty looks the same way because they're willing to do anything for somebody who they believe is loyal back. So they're both, it's almost the same thing. But the only way you can see what loyalty is or understand what loyalty is if you have it within yourself. That's the only way you can recognize it and appreciate it because you've gotten to that level and you know how important it is. And it's important because you're putting your neck on the line for somebody else. And those are the like friendships that last a lifetime, that loyalty. Because it's a mutual respect. It's like that saying, real recognize real. Because we understand when you lose a loyal person, that's a that's a that's a hard one. To lose somebody who's loyal to you, when you find somebody who's loyal to you, you try to hold on to that person and you show loyalty back to them. And then they show loyalty back to you. And then you show loyalty back to them. And then the bond is so strong, it's real. Because y'all are constantly proving to each other that y'all care for each other. And it's like you got me, I got you. And that's hard to find. It's rare to find that. True loyal friend, true loyal partner. Where it can get mixed up is when because the way it starts is one person has to take the leap, believe like, all right, this person seems really, down, seems cool. We've been friends for a while. Something happens. All right, I'll be there for them to have their back. That's how the loyalty starts. One person steps out because they know what it means for somebody to have your back. And it's usually a person who's gotten portrayed before. They know the value of loyalty when somebody steps in. So what they're doing is almost like, I know how it feels to see you in the situation. So let me step in because I was in the situation once or something like it. And nobody stepped in for me right when I know that I needed somebody, when I needed them. So by them not having a loyal person in their corner, it brings loyalty to them. It helps you understand what loyalty is. And then that's why this person can be loyal to another person. I would say when you're strong. Because another thing that could happen is when you're going through something and nobody's there to kind of help you through it, somebody that you thought would be there for you, like you saw that there was no loyalty, it could also make a person be like, well, I ain't ever going to be loyal again. So it can go both ways. And I guess I don't know if it's a personality type or it could just be your makeup. Like, that ain't gonna break me from being loyal. I'm a real one, It's not gonna break me from being loyal to somebody else. So loyalty is usually built from the lack of loyalty. But where it can get confused is when a loyal person is showing loyalty or being loyal to one of the people I was just talking about, to where they've gotten portrayed or whatever. Somebody didn't show them loyalty. So that broke them. When a loyal person that they meet shows them loyal, they don't see it as loyalty anymore. They see it as weakness. They're like, I'm not going to be loyal anymore, so I'm just going to do whatever I want to do. And when they take it as weakness, it's a big mistake. They don't even look at it as like, oh, thank you for being there. I'm grateful. Thank you. I'm blessed to have you as a friend. They miss that whole thing. They puff their chest out and look at you like you're down there, like, yeah, you better have done that for me. They look at it like that. Sometimes you won't even get a thank you really, because they don't see how important that was. They see it as, oh, I wonder what else they're gonna do for me. They begin to try to manipulate you now. Now you're trying to manipulate a real one. And where it gets mixed up is the real one is always real. So he's gonna be there next time something happens. And each time the real one is showing loyalty and being there as a good friend would be, the person who views that as weakness thinks they're your boss and you'll do anything for them, which you will from a loyalty standpoint. But they're looking at it from a weakness. And that's because that person has low self-esteem. They can't they can't view what loyalty is, because one, they're not really even loyal to themselves because they can't recognize it. If you're not loyal to yourself, you won't recognize it in anybody else. If they automatically think that, oh, I run this person, they'll do anything for me because I'm so cool, that's a low self-esteem person. Why do you take that action somebody did for you and flip it or mix it up to where you think that, oh, they're doing it because they think I'm the best? They're overcompensating. They don't normally get a loyal person that would do anything for them. You know when they say, like, don't let it go to your head. When somebody gives somebody a compliment or something, don't let it go to your head, because you can give somebody a compliment. Now they walking around like they run the place. Gave them one compliment, and now they think the best. That's from low self esteem. They needed that to keep running. It's almost like gas in an empty car. It was putting around. These people are putting around, just barely making it. Then you come in and put this energy and show this loyalty to these people that don't even really feel that they have any value. They take it as like, oh, I need this to inflate my ego. But they don't even see it like that. Now, if you already felt good and somebody showed you some loyalty, you'd be like, oh, thank you. Because you're already feeling good. Your self esteem is already good. And then somebody comes in and helps you and they didn't have to, you see it. You're like, oh, man, I appreciate that. Because you don't need that. You don't look at that person helping you or being loyal to you as any kind of boost of your self esteem or your ego, because you're already feeling good. So you see it for exactly what it is. But if you're low, your self esteem is low, You don't feel that good about yourself. You feel, you're running low. When somebody gives you something, you take that to build, instead of the gesture being a kind gesture of loyalty, you take that as I'm the best. To make you feel better. And now you feel like you feel like you're above the person that helped you because they helped you before you helped them. Because usually those people with the low self esteem and see loyalty as weakness, they're the ones that are usually trying to build self esteem or something by helping. Not really by helping others, but they're not doing it from a loyalty standpoint. They're kind of doing it like almost fishing for a compliment. Like if somebody do something for somebody, they're like, "Oh, thanks, man." And it's like, okay, it's like when people give like homeless people money just to make themselves feel good, not just out of the really kindness of their heart, but to do something so it'll make them feel like a better person, give them that spike. And over time, the person who's taken the loyalty as weakness begins to think, well, they begin to have an inflated ego. They're through the roof. Now you've given somebody power that doesn't even know what to do with it. And the only reason why this person has given this loyalty and showing this much respect and love is because that's just who they are. They show respect and love. And each time they do it to this person, their ego gets big. Now you got it's like giving a kid a dangerous weapon or something. And they're wielding it around. And now they think they're better than they are. And then what happens is this person that's loyal will eventually need assistance or help or whatever it is, something where, he's thinking that they've been loyal to each other. And now it's like, hey, man, I need you to help me with something. The loyal person asks the other person, I need you to help me with something. That person never saw it as loyalty. They're like, why would I be helping you? You're supposed to be doing stuff for me. And they're saying this to the loyal person who's been real, that they've mistaken their kindness for weakness. So what they do, they won't help the loyal person that's always been there. Because you got to remember, their ego has already been inflated. They're like a two, and they think that they're like a nine or a 10. This is just a friend. This is just an example. They think they're a 10 when they're just really just just a regular person. But all of a sudden, since they got somebody who's helping and being there for them and looking at them with some value, so this person will not help the loyal person. And they think if they help you, then it's going to lower their value because you're the person who is supposed to be doing for them and they run the show. They took all that for weakness and went in like one ear and out the other. They don't even remember it. That they wasn't grateful for it. They thought it was owed to them. So the loyal person realizes like, oh, I've seen this before. They're not appreciating what I have to offer in this friendship. Then they sit back and think like, I ain't never asked this person for nothing, but I'm always willing to help them without anything, no strings attached. I just asked for some help in whatever situation just because I just that's just the time I needed it, and they're not there for that one time. Then it's like, okay, well, it's not gonna turn me into them. I just won't give this loyalty to them anymore. I'll just withhold it, give it to myself until I run into somebody cool who appreciate it or deserves it, and they'll pull away. And when they pull away, person who was taking the kindness for weakness, they realized they were never as strong as they thought they were. Because it's rare that you run into a loyal person. Because a loyal person will be there even if you're doing a little crap to them. You know what I mean? They give you more of the benefit of the doubt. They give you the benefit of the doubt when you're doing something silly, something that don't make no sense, that seems kind of messed up. They'll give you that benefit of the doubt and still help you because they're loyal. They're like, no, it takes a minute for me to stop helping because that's what loyalty is. We work through thick and thin. But the person that's not loyal, after the loyal person has left, the person who's not loyal is gonna run back into other people that are weak, that take kindness for weakness. So you got two people taking kindness for weakness. And neither one of them are gonna do anything for each other. Because they're too busy trying to kind of outdo each other in a friendship, trying to be better than each other. Loyalty runs deeper than who's better. You can't even get to loyalty if that's how you operating. Loyalty is built off of respect. And you can't even get to respect if you're too busy nitpicking who's better. Like, it's childish. So, yeah, the person's not going to have anybody who's loyal to them anymore that's going to make sure that they good. And then that's going to make them think of that loyal person. And by that time, it's too late now. Because a loyal person is not, once they gone, they're gone. And it becomes a wake up call for, sometimes a wake up call for the person who wasn't loyal. Because sometimes you don't know what you have until it's gone. And I think that's supposed to be your wake up call. That's when you're supposed to snap out of it and be like, oh shit, I need to get my act together. Dang, I lost this. I don't want to lose another person like that. I don't know if I'm going to. That's where we're supposed to grow right there. Sometimes we are supposed to lose important people in our life that were loyal just to show us what loyalty is, just the same way that loyal person built his loyalty by not by the lack of it. And now this person who wasn't loyal has lost him or her. And then it's supposed to build a loyal person. You know, it's just like a chain reaction. We just keep, you almost got to go through something hard to realize what it feels like. Because a lot of times we don't think things are bad until we actually go through it. You can tell somebody a story about something bad that happened and be like, oh, yeah, yeah. Then they go through that exact same thing. Then they're like, oh, man, now I really get it. Now they really get it. And that's good they really get it. But it sucks it took the exact same thing to happen. But if it happens like that, then if it built a loyal person, then we'll take it. I'm going to end this right here. Until next time.